Tell us, still being new here, do you feel like you're kind of acclimated now and everything?
Yes, man, for sure. I feel like just being here I feel like I've been here for like a year now, honestly, with the time going by. I feel like the guys around me just have helped me a lot grow, learn the playbook, and get acclimated around here, so I feel pretty good.
So there's been a number of guys in your guys' room that have played in different positions, nickel, outside, safety even. DJ Taylor in particular, what have you kind of seen from him, playing alongside him, perhaps watching film with him? What have you kind of recognized stood out to you?
DJ is probably like the fastest DB in the room, man. That guy's fast. And then recently they have just put him at the nickel position, and he's been making a ton of plays. Like he had an interception today, and he almost had another interception. So just watching him try and make that transition to the nickel position and just watch him make a ton of plays has been great. It's been great to watch.
How do you feel like, that speed really translates to a position like nickel where you have to kind of cover a wide range of receivers on the inside, and how do you feel like that'll really help him this year?
I feel like it fits him perfectly. I mean, with his speed, his athleticism, his range, I feel like it just fits him perfect. He's able to cover guys and cover the little fast, quick guys in the slots, match them step by step, so it just helps him.
You guys have a lot of length within the DB room. How do you feel like that's helping you guys from your perspective?
I feel like it helps a lot whenever you can have tall DBs who can move just the same as like your smaller DBs, just as fast. That's always great. Some of those throws that are like high, and you got some of those tall DBs who can make those plays and stuff like that. So I feel like having length is just a great plus.
Have you guys kind of discussed that with the offense and any of the wide receivers, the quarterbacks, about kind of what you're seeing based off of maybe you guys are a little longer than DBs they might be playing against?
Yeah, for sure. We always have fun with the offense, letting them know like you can't make that type of throw when we out here. You know what I'm saying? We're the bigger guys. You can't make that type of throw. So just give them that look. So when they see longer guys like that in the game, they'll already have seen it, they can make adjustments to it.
I feel like we've seen every rotation of
right.
safety so far through
for
these
sure.
3 weeks. What does that bring to the defense?
It just brings versatility to the defense. I know like whoever's out there with me, I trust them and I can play with them, and vice versa. They know when they're out there with me, they can trust me and they can play with me. So just knowing like one day I could be playing with Willie, or one day I could play with KB or JC, and we all just building that chemistry together, it just makes us all great.
And building off of that, obviously, Aaron Fletcher earlier talked a lot about how the room is going to rely on its depth more than just 4 guys. And do you feel like getting those rotations in, especially during fall camp, helps you guys really adjust to different who you're going to be paired with and things like that? And how do you feel like that better serves you moving forward? I
feel like it serves us well. So being able to just like I said, being able to get reps with different guys, like build chemistry with different guys, it just helps us a lot. And being like right now we have like 20 guys in the DB room, and like most of us, we can all go out there and play. Like a lot of us can go out there and be that one. So when you have that much depth, just say if a guy goes down, the next guy that steps up, you're not really losing a step. It's just like another one is playing.
Do you find that there's ever any issues with communication when different guys come on the field, or do you think you've got to the point where you guys are all adjusted and can communicate well with one another?
I feel like the first week of fall practice, like it was like all of a new group, kinda. We added new guys in, so the communication was like it was a little off a little bit, but now I feel like we've all picked it up. We've all been in our playbook, meeting extra, so I feel like we've got that communication point. We're getting it down.
Has there been any other points of emphasis from Coach Fletcher other than sort of the versatility? That's something that he's really harped on, but is there anything else that has kind of come about perhaps in these past couple of weeks of camp?
Just making sure that we're a physical DB group, making sure that we communicate, we're fast and we're physical, and we know what we're doing out on the field at all times.
Now that you've been here a while, what's the biggest difference in this program, Division I program, than from where you came?
I feel like just the professionalism that they have here. Obviously, like the speed of the game is faster, and like everybody on this level is just like it's top tier talent. So you got to always bring your A game, like every snap, every rep.
A week ago, it kind of seemed like the offense was throwing a touchdown every single rep in those red zone work. How did the secondary respond to that?
I feel like we took that challenge upon ourselves, and we can't let that happen. We can't let days like that happen. I mean, granted, we're going against a good offense. Like we want that out of our offense, but as a secondary, we can't allow that to happen. So we're taking that challenge upon ourselves. Like no explosive plays and no touchdowns. We just can't allow that to happen in our secondary.
What are the biggest challenges that you see in terms of the defense playing against ASU's offense so far in practice?
They're like a pro-style offense, so when they get into that, in college football, you should seeing like 11 personnel, shotgun, and so when they get on the center, and stuff like that, you gotta watch out for big play action shots and all that stuff. So just making sure your eyes are always in the right place and you king your guy.
Across that stretch last week, what did you guys have to clean up, like looking back on it, and how have you guys kind of made those adjustments coming into
Making sure our eyes are always in the right place, making sure we're all communicating so we're all on the same page. Even just say we like maybe get a wrong call out, but as long as everybody on the field is doing the right thing in that wrong call, we can still get out, make sure we get through that down. So just make sure we're communicating, eyes are in the right place, and that's pretty much it, though.
How often have sort of the wrong calls come out, and has that been sort of something that you guys want to minimize?
That like happens, like say like we're doing like 2-minute drill, we're doing the hurry up. Sometimes maybe we don't get the call out, but you got Kyle on the field. He's gonna make that call and make sure we all get right, make sure we're playing the right thing. So that rarely happens. So.
Back to that transition to this level, how excited are you to get on this field in a couple weeks and play in front of these fans in a big-time Power 5 stadium?
I'm very excited. I haven't played like on a big stage like this since I played against Florida in my last school. So I'm excited to get out here and play in front of the fans, man. I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
Is there a motivation to, coming from the FCS to show that you can play at the FBS level?
Yes, sir, for sure. Always playing with that chip on my shoulder. There's always going to be some people that feel like that, I feel like I probably can't play this level, but, I don't really try to pay attention to that, you know what I'm saying? I know the guys in the DB room believe in me. I know the coach believe in me. That's why they brought me here, so that's what I rely on right there.
There's been a lot of talk about how the team has come together so quickly with so many newcomers. Can you give us your perspective on that and how that's been able to happen?
Even since I got here in March, like, they've really like treated me like I've been here since like I was on the team last year. Like the brotherhood that we have here, like everybody's close. Like even outside of football, you know what I'm saying. We hang together outside of football, go to each other's houses, just chill. You know what I'm saying, just catch up. So I feel like it's just a very close knit group.